Welcome to JG Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you all the preparations that I went through to get my chickens where they wouldn't freeze to death. So stick with me and here we go. Freeze to death, yes, that's one thing you don't want your chickens to do. But I never expected this here in Texas. I haven't been here long, but we got a really bad snow this past couple weeks, whatever. We got about 4 to 6 inches. No, it's not a lot, but just saying, Texas ain't used to that. It's weird to have it. I'm just out here collecting eggs right now, doing my morning chores. But like I said, I'm going to show you all the things that I did to prepare for these chickens to not freeze to death. Well, ladies ain't producing much this morning. 2 eggs. There they are. But there's those. I'm gonna set these down. Look, they don't want to come and see us. They may have won out today. They ain't been out in a couple weeks. Yeah, we wasn't equipped for the snow, nothing like that. A lot of people went without power and everything, and water. We had a couple difficulties with water ourselves, but it was not a thing to get it up and running. But let me open this up, see if they went out. It's supposed to get warmer today. Today's supposed to be the warmest day. And they may want out, I don't know. Let's see. They don't like that ice, I'll tell you that right now. I think they see that sunshine and want to get in it. And cooped up. Yeah, it's too cold for it. Look at that. Anyway. Yeah, get some food for them. And I'll tell you everything I did. Hey ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. A little bit of snow here. That's the coolest thing about it snowing, is that I don't have to go fetch water. I'll pour it over in here. Just like so. But like I said, I'm going to show you everything I've done to get these chickens up and ready. I'm not going to go over the construction of this thing, but just the simple fact of how I winterized it. My main objective of this was, at first I had all these chickens in a chicken tractor, like a John Scopage chicken tractor. As you can tell, this is what they were in. I knew I had to get them out of that before it got too cold for them, because this was just made for a just made for meat chickens, and we typically do that from March to like June, and then it gets really hot. We might be able to get another batch in maybe in October or something like that. But then hunting season kicks off then, so we're not really worried about it. We're not really doing sales and stuff with meat chickens as of today, as of now, but eventually yes. But our main goal is within 4 to 5 years to be food sufficient. I just want to have all the food right here off the ranch. And anyway, I wanted to get these chickens out of here, and I did so by moving them over into the chicken trailer. They're a bunch of trailer trash birds. I made this thing here where I can have my feed, birds, and I can have an egg box at the end. I'll go over construction on a later day, video, whatever, but as of right now, this is just about how I kept them warm. This is all the hardware cloth. All this is hardware cloth. All that's hardware cloth. See in the back, there's hardware cloth as well. Didn't want them to have much draft, so I put up tarps. They look like crap, but it kept those really cold winds off of it. As you can tell, my rooster, he still ended up getting frostbite this winter. And then I went ahead and outfitted this thing with some heat lamps, not too close, just enough to keep the heat down here where they can roost on here. Also up in the loft area, there was a bunch of hay there, but like I said, it's getting warm. I'm not worried about putting a lot more hay up there. I will put hay up there just so they can lay up there. But just the main fact is to keep them warm. And fit it with another one so they can stay up here and stay warm. My main thing was keeping down on draft. As you can tell, it's pretty drafty in here. But with the hay and all that, then it falls down here. Manure and all that creates heat. And they stay down here too. So the main thing was your water. It's the main source of water that they can have. Now you can tell I just use snow while I go to put in the water trough because I know it's going to melt later on through the day. Say we got a little girl, she's over there already ready to lay egg. I would go over there, but I don't want to bug her while she's laying. And she's probably mad because she's in her hole over there. Anyway, so the water. I'll show you that. Most people, they buy those heated bases and stuff like that. I bought 2 of them and thinking, oh, this is going to be great. But my idiot self didn't think to read the box. Those was made for a metal pan. As you can see, I have a rubber pan. I kept one, took one back to the store, and then I ended up, I was at Walmart looking around. I know they sell some other types of heaters and stuff. So I came across this one. Let me see if I can grab it out of here. This right here, that is a fish tank heater for the water in a fish tank. And this thing just it's got down below, it's got down to 4 degrees, sometimes 1 degree. I mean, that little heater right there is done well. I'll say well, but they didn't have to do too much. But like I said, it was a scramble. It was like at that same time, everybody's looking that has any chickens or anything like that. They're all looking for the same stuff in the store, so they run out. I actually got on it pretty quick. Seen the weather. I wanted to go ahead and take care of the chickens. So that's what I did to keep these guys warm. Like I said, putting more hay in there, stuff like that throughout the time. And the main thing was, during this time I typically don't feed them on an automatic feeder all the time, like I have over there. But I knew they needed more food during the cold, so I put an automatic feeder. They was going through feed like crazy, so I just went ahead and just put more feed in that thing. I think every 2 days they'd have that thing emptied. That's a lot of food. I'd have it filled up, but I know it keeps them warm, puts them a little bit more fat on them and stuff, so it does pretty good. Yeah, and here's what it looks like. Ignore the poop. I can't help that. They've been here for over a week or two. But yeah, that's all the things I did to keep them warm. I mean, this thing done really good. Like I said, the only bad thing that came out of it was my rooster. He got a little frostbite on his comb. But when it warms up, we're gonna take and look at him a little bit better, because we know if we do any kind of treatment now, it's just gonna get worse. But yep, Texas, we got hit pretty bad by that storm. But those are the things I did to, you know, get my chickens on the up. But that fish tank heater, cheap. I think I paid anywhere from, I think it was $10 to $13 for it. So here's the tarp on this side. And this whole area has got that Premier One fencing all the way around it, keep predators out. They get all this usually area to roam. But well, the fence is also not only for predators, but for their safety as well, so they're not trying to get away, because I enjoy these eggs all the time. But that's it. Thanks for joining. I want to say thank you. If you liked this video, if it was good information, if it was educational to you, if it was entertaining at least, please hit that like button. Always subscribe, and just getting started here, so help me out. Appreciate you.